Hi, family. Hope you're doing well. I want to give you a ministry update as we head to Sunday. This Sunday, we've got a live stream at 10:30. We've been trying to work out some technical issues, and I think we've got that. So 10:30 at the church, they'll be meeting. There might be a few people there. We've had some people say, hey, can we come and enjoy that worship time together? And, of course, we can. On the 13th, we're back open officially for worship, 2 services, 9 o'clock and 10:30. And then we're planning also on the 20th and the 24th, 2 services for both of those gatherings. But we want to be together. We know we're called to fellowship together. We faced a difficult season with Thanksgiving, but moving forward, want to be fellowshipping together. If you don't feel safe, then join us online. But we know the church is called to encourage each other, and we certainly want to do that. Isaiah 51 was a passage that's been super encouraging to me, and if you want to be encouraged to read that, I encourage you to read that. James chapter 1 as well, and Hebrews 11 and 12 would be great passages for you to read regarding faith. Isaiah 51 talks about us looking back to Abraham and Sarah, and looking back to the passage. It says, to the rock from which you were hewn, which is a great way of depicting, like, keep in mind, like, you're built of bedrock, like you're built of foundational kind of material as followers of God. Don't ever forget what God did for Abraham and Sarah. And the passage says that when I called Abraham, he was just one, and then he became a blessing to all the nations. Like at one point it was just Abraham and then Sarah, and then before you know it, God blessed the nations. But God's people have faced difficult trials all along, and yet that passage from Isaiah 51, even verse 3 says, you know, even in wasteland places, God creates an Eden. Like he creates heaven out of crazy, awful situations. That's the promise that God has for each one of us. We're going to continue focusing on future promises. Last Sunday we talked about how one day there will be no need for a sun or moon or even a temple, because God himself will be our light. God himself will be our central point of worship and the one in which we look to gain encouragement. And then we're called, as Paul says in Philippians 3, to keep in mind that our citizenship is in heaven. In Colossians 3, that says that we're meant to look above, and where Christ is seated at the right hand of the Father. And that is so important for us to focus in on. My prayer is that all of us stay encouraged. We keep looking to heaven. We're going to continue that series this Sunday. We talk about the end, like when Jesus comes back again, like what'll that be, what that'll be like, and when that happens, and what does Scripture say about all of that. So as we look at Advent, and Advent means to look back at his first coming, but it also means to look forward to his second coming. We're going to talk about the promises that we see regarding what God has promised for us in the future. And so join us online. We're going to do a live stream at 10:30. Some folks have said, hey, they want to be a part of that. We said, that's great if you'd like to. But officially opening on the 13th. And so on the 20th and the 24th with 2 services. So we look forward to that. Join us online. Wednesday nights, we're doing a 7 o'clock Wednesday nights online. For those that say, hey, I haven't seen people for a while, I want to see some folks and be encouraged by Scripture, join us 7 o'clock. We'll send a link to that in our all church email each week. And then also, we still want to encourage you to bring in food for hand to hand. Keep doing that. We're serving 50 kids in Kentwood and 50 in Wyoming, and we appreciate all the ways in which you've been supportive of that. We also have a mission in Guatemala that we're raising money for. We need to raise another $5,000 for our ministry in Guatemala, our partnership with the church there in the 18th district. That's really been really hard hit through COVID. So appreciate your prayers and your support, and keep praying for the flock and the body. And if you have any needs, please let us know in ways we can be of service to you. So God bless. We'll hopefully see you soon. Let us know if we can serve you in any way. And hopefully you're staying encouraged and staying looking up and looking to heaven for all of your needs, as God will supply those. God bless. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.